Whenever Courtney listened to recordings of herself singing, she experienced a strange discomfort, as if she were hearing a stranger speak from inside her own body. The sound was unmistakably hers, raw, powerful, and full of emotion, but it made her feel exposed. She couldn't explain why a recording differed so much from a live performance. While the emotion in her singing remained, the intimacy she felt during live performances was lost. The microphone captured not just her voice, but also the subtle tremors of fear and the tiniest imperfections she had worked hard to mask. Even as she grew more confident, that uneasy sensation followed her. It reminded her that her gift carried power beyond her understanding. Courtney wasn't shy. Rather, she was deeply aware of the responsibility her talent demanded, and she struggled to reconcile the brilliance of her voice with the vulnerability it exposed. A tiny girl with an immense gift. Courtney Hadwin was born on May 6, 2004 in Hessenden, a quiet village in County Durham, England, to Anne-Marie and Paul Hadwin. From an early age, music shaped her life. As a toddler, she didn't just listen. She physically embodied the rhythm of every song she heard. Her parents watched her move with wonder and a touch of concern, realizing her musical sensitivity was extraordinary. Anne-Marie filled the house with soulful classics, and Courtney absorbed them like a sponge. By the age of 3, she could match the music with her entire body, moving hands, feet, and expressions in perfect synchrony. Her parents supported these early performances in their living room, unaware that these moments foreshadowed something far greater. At school, her talent was recognized, and by age 8, she began formal singing lessons. Teachers immediately noticed the depth and maturity in her voice. Encouraged to join the school choir, she found a sense of belonging that would shape the foundation of her musical journey. Early training and unyielding determination. Courtney didn't simply sing. She trained like a professional from an early age. She attended every lesson with dedication, practicing vocal scales in front of mirrors at home. Breathing, phrasing, and emotional expression became second nature as she honed her craft. At 10, she founded a neighborhood singing group called Durham Soul with friends, performing for neighbors and local events. The community eagerly supported their efforts, contributing instruments, attending shows, and offering encouragement. A local newspaper even wrote a feature describing her as a young girl bringing soul to County Durham, validating the power of her gift. Courtney also studied at Shotton Hall Theatre School, where teachers helped her refine her tone, control, and phrasing. Each lesson strengthened her confidence and reinforced her belief that her voice could carry her beyond the small village she called home. She wasn't just learning technique. She was building the mental and emotional resilience necessary to face a world that would one day recognize her talent. Discovering the power of the stage, Courtney's first major public performance came at a festival in Durham City. Thousands of spectators gathered to watch local talent. And for a young girl from a small village, the experience was both exhilarating and intimidating. Yet the moment she stepped into the spotlight, nerves transformed into focus. Her voice filled the space with clarity and strength, leaving the audience awed. The applause was not merely noise, it was confirmation of her purpose. Strangers she would never meet before were moved by her music, and that realization gave her a new understanding of her own potential. Word quickly spread, and her classmates began requesting performances at school parties and local events. Each opportunity taught her how to convey emotions authentically, selecting songs that resonated deeply with her own experiences. By the age of 12, her dream had grown beyond a childhood hobby. It had become an unstoppable force that would propel her towards stages far larger than she had ever imagined. Dreams beyond her village. Even as a preteen, Courtney understood that Hessenden could not contain her ambitions. She began saving pocket money to cover travel costs for auditions and events beyond her hometown, driven by a determination to prove herself on a larger stage. At night, she would write down her goals, visualizing performances across the world. Her mother constantly reminded her to remain humble, emphasizing that singing was about spreading joy rather than chasing fame. Those words became her anchor, helping her stay grounded amid the excitement of growth. Every day of practice strengthened her confidence and her understanding of what it meant to truly move an audience. Courtney didn't just aspire to perform, she wanted to evoke emotion, to make people feel understood through music. The vision of reaching international audiences fueled her discipline. And she believed that if she could reach America, the world would witness her talent in its full, undeniable power. The audition that stunned the world. In the summer of 2018, 13-year-old Courtney arrived in Omaha, Nebraska for an audition that would change her life. She had never been to the United States before, and everything, from the airport to the vastness of the city, felt overwhelming. Yet she focused entirely on the stage. Dressed in a black leather jacket, white shirt, dark jeans, and her signature fedora, she stepped in front of the judges and the camera. As the band began playing Piece of My Heart, she started softly, then her voice surged with raw emotion. Every note cracked and soared, every stomp of her foot echoed the maturity and confidence of a seasoned performer. The audience fell silent, stunned by the depth of feeling from someone so young. When she hit the final note, the room erupted in applause. Judges, too, were visibly shocked. Simon Cowell hit his buzzer. But instead of rejecting her, he advanced her straight to the next round. The performance instantly became a global sensation. A moment that defined her path. The clip of Courtney's audition spread across social media, quickly garnering millions of views. News outlets worldwide hailed her as a rare talent, remarkable for the depth and maturity of her voice. Her hometown celebrated, proud that one of their own had achieved something extraordinary. Backstage, her mother wept with joy, witnessing the culmination of years of nurturing talent and dedication. Courtney's simple statement, "I love to sing, it makes me feel free," struck a chord with millions of viewers. Her gift had the power to connect, even across continents. Overnight, her life transformed. Yet amid the excitement, Courtney struggled to fully process her new reality. Fame came quickly, but with it, the weight of expectation and the realization that her journey had only just begun. The price of fame. As Courtney's visibility grew, so did the pressure to perform flawlessly. Appearances on television shows, interviews, and live performances became frequent. She met celebrities, received opportunities, and was constantly under scrutiny. While she thrived under challenge, the stress of maintaining perfection became tangible. Her desire to prove herself pushed her to work even harder, sometimes at the cost of her well-being. She remained connected to her home and family, seeking solace in their support. But the demands of her career were relentless. The more the world admired her, the more she felt compelled to deliver something extraordinary every time she stepped on stage. Fame brought admiration, yes, but it also magnified vulnerability. Courtney's voice retained its power, but the emotional and mental strain of living under such intense attention became increasingly apparent. A spirit that could not be broken. Despite the challenges, Courtney's resilience shone through. The accident compelled her to slow down, reflect, and recognize the deeper meaning behind her talent. She realized her voice was not just a tool for performance, but a means of connection with others. Fans' unwavering support reminded her that her music mattered beyond technical perfection. She vowed to return to the stage stronger, but on her own terms, protecting her well-being while embracing her gift. The experience deepened her appreciation for life and reinforced her understanding that she did not need to prove her worth to anyone. Her voice was already enough. This period of reflection shaped her approach to music and life, emphasizing the importance of balance, authenticity, and inner strength. The journey continues. Courtney Hadwin's story is more than a viral audition or a remarkable vocal range. It is the journey of a young girl whose dreams outgrew her small village, fueled by relentless dedication, courage, and resilience. She confronted the realities of fame, physical vulnerability, and personal expectation while remaining true to herself. Her journey serves as a reminder that extraordinary talent often comes with hidden challenges, and that true success is measured not only by accolades, but by the ability to persevere, adapt, and inspire others. Today, she continues to pursue her craft, connecting with audiences across the globe. Her story is one of hope, determination, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Courtney's voice has not only reached the world, it has reminded the world that resilience and passion can overcome even the most daunting obstacles.